Hello. Today we will see how Spring Boot with Java application is deployed in AWS platform. So for that we need AWS account, and we can purchase free tier AWS account, means we no need to pay anything. So that I will have my own account, and step by step I will let you know how to deploy Spring Boot application in AWS cloud platform. Okay. So first of all we need to do sign in, and then one window will come. Here you can see all the services of AWS where you can deploy your application. So in AWS platform, we need means we need one operating system, because whatever the application you have, you need one operating system to run that application. But in local we have Windows operating system, and we just have to deploy the application in other server, so that server also comes up with some operating system, right? So in AWS we have service called EC2, that is Elastic Compute Cloud, and this service is free tier service, and in this service we need to download, or we need to have the operating system. Like we have different operating system. For that we have EC2 instance. So first of all we will launch this instance, and we'll see we have this instance is okay. I don't have this instance. So what we have to do here, we need to click on just launch the instance. Okay. Here we need to provide the instance name, that is I will write my instance, or we can say uh, Spring instance. INSTANCE. Spring instance is my name. Okay. So this is the different operating systems where we can launch our instances, right? So Amazon provide Amazon Linux, Mac OS, Ubuntu, means it's Linux distributory, and so many operating systems are there. So here we will take Amazon Linux as a operating system, right? So it's free tier eligible. Here you can see it's free tier eligible, and it's 64-bit operating system, right? Here you can see the size of that operating system. Okay, 64-bit operating system. Then its instance type is T2.micro, which is also free tier available. It provides 1 GB memory, which is required enough to deploy the application, right? Okay. Now here you can see key pair login. Key pair login is one of the important part of the operating to launch the instances, because we can see that it's authorization or authentication for us, right? By using this key pair, you can securely connect to your instance. Here you can see, and ensure that you have access to the key pair. So what we will do here, we will create one new key pair. Okay, it's type of RSA, and one file will generate. So I will name it as spring hyphen key, right? One PEM file will download here. It's open SSH, that is secure shell. So we'll create click on create key pair, and here you can see that key pair is download. So I think that download is in. Okay, this is our .pem file. One PEM file will generate, and that PEM file is downloaded. Then security group is one of the important aspect while launching the instance. Here no need to do anything, and it's free tier eligible for up to 30 GB. Okay. Then in advanced details, you have no need to do anything. keep it as it is by default. Okay. Then here only one instance we need to create, and the name of that instance is Amazon Linux, and one it's of one volume of 8 GB, right? So just click on launch instance. Here it's in progress, your instance is in. Okay, now you can see your instance is launched successfully. Now we'll see where that instance appears. Go to EC2 instance. Here you can see instance is in running state. Okay, now, okay, see your instance state is pending, right? So it will take a few seconds to become a state as a running state, right? Before that, we will see uh, the public IP of this instance. Okay, okay, yeah. Now here you can see your instance state is running. So here you can see the details of our instance. Every machine, you can see every machine has its own IP. Like our Windows operating system has its own IP. Like this EC2 instance means now we are working on one Amazon provided operating system, that is Linux operating system. So that Linux operating system having its IP address, that is public IP address, one private IP address too. The public IP address can be variable. Its mobile can be changed whenever we stop the instance or we create an instance newly, right? But private IP address will not change, right? So our instance is in running state, and okay, everything is fine. Okay, here security group. I will come to security group, but after some time. So okay. So now we have our Spring Boot application is in our local system. Means we are working on Spring Boot application that is in our Windows operating system. But we launch our instance in AWS, and that instance is having Linux operating system, right? So how our Windows operating system will communicate with Linux operating system, right? To communicate this, we have one tool, or we have more than one tool. Like we can connect by using putty, or we can connect by using mobexterm. So here we will use mobexterm, right? So I will search here mobexterm. Okay, and this is mobexterm starter local terminal. Okay, so by using this software, we can connect to the EC2 instance. For that, what we need to do, we have one command, that is SSH command. So in SSH command, what we need to do, we just have PEM file for connection, right? And we already download this PEM file. So this, where is this PEM file? It is on the desktop. This is key pair, and this is our PEM file, right? So what we need to do here, we need to type SSH hyphen I, then path of that PEM file, right? So go to desktop and take the path of this key pair, copy, paste here, right? And then here you can see we have single slash, but for connection we need double slash. So I will keep double slash here. Okay. Uh, Path, after that we need to write the name of PEM file. So Just check the name of PIM file. Okay. Mm, Just copy it. Right. String-key.pim. After that, we will see here. You can see. Okay. Now, what is the machine name? Means what is our instance name? For that, uh, we can. Our machine name is ec@ec2 hyphen user. So I where it is. Okay, so we will just click on connect, and here you can see the IP address of the machine and name of the username. That is the name of the machine. So for connection, we will use the same name as well as same IP address. So go to Movexterm. After PAM file, just type name of the machine EC2 at the rate, sorry, EC2 hyphen user at the rate, then IP address of the particular machine where we need to connect, right? So here is that IP address, public IP address is there, right? Okay, paste here. Now click on enter. Okay, no such file or directory. It doesn't take because uh, we need to make double quote for the same file path and then click on enter. Okay, permanently added, permission denied. If it says like permission denied, okay, so we will type again one that command. Uh, SSH is to connect from your local operating system, that is Windows operating system, to AWS Linux operating system, right? And this is for I, and this is our PEM file path, which is on desktop. This is our EC2 user, means username of the Linux machine. And this is public IP address, right? So this is command for connecting our local operating system to AWS Amazon Linux operating system, right? We will just enter, and then you can see now we are in Amazon Linux machine, right? So this is the IP address of Linux machine. So we can check with some Linux command, that is pwd, means present working directory, or present working directory /home /ec2 user. Then we can check date also, Monday 26 August, right? Then with ll command we can check the list of all the present directory. So we don't have any list, right? Okay. So we will go to the application, and first of all we will run this application on our local system. Right click on project, go to run as, click on Java application. Okay. Run as, click on Maven build. First we will clean all the packages. Package keep test, because we don't have any test cases in our project. This command is for only to build a jar, right? Click on run, and here you can see we will get one jar our build is success, right? And this is our jar name, where it is. So yeah, this is snapshot. This is our jar file. Okay. So first I will show what this project is all about. We again run the application, click on maven build, then type one command sorry, clean spring hyphen boot colon run. Enter. So you can see our project is get compiled and run successfully, right? So it is on Tomcat port number 8080. So we'll hit to our API. Basically, it's fetching all the details of post office. So go to the postman. First, we will check endpoint of our controller, that is postal, and then by city. So type http colon double slash localhost http colon double slash localhost colon 8080 slash postal slash by city. Okay. Then we have a request param, right? So we just need to add, we just need to type in key value pair. So first here we will type key as a city, and value is anything, right? We can type like Mumbai, MUMBAI. Just click on send, and here you can see all the post office found in Mumbai is 22, and this is the post office with name, description, branch name, delivery name, and other things, right? So we are running the application on 8080, that is in our local system, but we just want to deploy the application in AWS, right? For that, what we need to do, we already create one jar. Okay, so our jar file, I think again we will build our project, then we will get jar clean package keep test run. Here you can see build is success, and our we will get a one jar. So first of all, what we will do, we'll go to Mobex term, we will open another window, and we will go to the path of the particular jar. This is the path of jar, and this is jar name. We will go to the path of that jar, right? Double slash is required, right? Then enter. Okay, okay. I forgot to give cd. Cd means change directory. Enter. Now you can see we are up to this path. So here we can check all the jar files by typing command ll, right? You can see what are inside our jar, or jar file name, original classes, something, right? So now this is our local system, right? And this is our AWS Linux Amazon, right? means we need to copy this jar. We need to actually copying jar means deploying the application to the AWS server. So we need to copy this jar and paste here, right? Uh, this connection get timeout. So we need to means running in background this see you can see it is disconnected. So again we need to type same command to run the EC2 instance again. Okay, now it's up and running. This is our local machine. So now what we need to do, we need to copy this jar to AWS. For that we have one command, that is scp-i. Then we need to add the security pim file what we have, right? So security pim file is here. Okay, this is our security pim file. Right click and copy as path. Then go to Mobextem local server. Click here. So this is our security pim file, right? After that, first of all, we will give double arrow here. Sorry, double slash. Okay. Then this is pim file, right? Just remove this double quote or keep it as it is. No need to do anything. After that, give one space. Dot slash means it is present working directory. So in this uh, present working directory, what we need to add, we need to copy this jar. Okay, okay, not an issue. Okay, we will copy here. Okay, here we have one option, and in this option, no, we can't write here. Mm, okay, yeah. So we will take page for copying, and here uh, we will took the path of keep here. Copy as path, paste here. See, this is the path of PEM file. Then here space dot okay, space dot slash. Here we need to copy jar file name. Okay, paste. After that, what we need to do? We need to connect to the EC2 machine. So that we need to write space EC2 hyphen user at the rate. Then we need to write the public address. So here you can see the public address of our machine is 13 point. This is the public. We will copy from our AWS. Copy. And then here we will paste. Now you can see what we wrote here. First of all, we wrote security pim file. This is our security pim file. Then our jar file, and then connect by using EC2 machine. So this is our total command for copying the local jar file into the AWS machine. For copying this, we have scp command. Before that, we need to write scp space hyphen I. So this is total command for copying our jar. We will copy this, Control C, go to the local terminal, right? First of all, we will see whether our instance is running or not. We will check with a date. Yeah, it's up and running. We'll go to here. We will clear first. Okay, check with LL. Yeah, everything is fine. Now we will copy this command. This is our command. Click on OK. Okay. Here I did one mistake. I didn't give any double slash, double backslash. So again, I will copy this with double backslash. See here, you can see I already put a double backslash. Then OK. One more thing. After IP address, we need to type the local means EC2 working directory, right? Here you can see the working directory. Here that is EC2 user, EC2 home user. So we will copy this and copy, then we will paste in. First of all, we will again check it is up and running or not. Okay, yes, it's fine. Copy this and paste. Then here you can see uh, it's in progress or it's in running 1%, see 4%. It's up and running. Now you can see it's of 18 MB and 100%. Now our third party API 0.0.1 snapshot version is get copied into AWS machine with 100% successful. Now how to check? Here first we will clear everything and now we will check with ll Linux command, enter. Here you can see our jar is get deployed in AWS machine, right? So our jar is get deployed, but how to make sure that key that particular jar is running on that IP address or not? So that we will test by using Postman as we already seen by using 8080 port. Now we will test with IP address of EC2 Linux machine. So we will copy this address. We'll go to another tab. We'll write the same uh, request, same URL with different IP address, means IP address of EC2 machines. And then in the place of Mumbai, I will write Delhi. Okay. Then click on send. Okay. One error is getting. Okay, here I make one mistake. 80 instead of 8080, 8080 as it is, we need to change localhost. And instead of localhost, we need to write the IP address. Okay, then click on send. It will get some time because it's fetching the data from the EC2 instance. We already having local instance, so that doesn't take that much time. Okay, in param, see here we are not getting any data and it shows. Again we will click on send. Just sending the request. Wait for some time. Okay, request timeout. Okay, for that I already told you when we launched the EC2 instance, right? That time we just came to know that we just keep aside as a security group. So that security group uh, is one of the important factor while running the machine, right? So here you can see one option called security, and in security it's like okay, I will tell you one by one. First of all, we need to go to security group, and in security you can see inbound rule and outbound rule, right? So our port range is 22, and here you can see what is the port of our local machine, that is 8080. So how it will come? We just need to add the 8080 port in our security group. And security group is one of the mm, way to connect to local IP to that particular EC2 instance IP, right? So what we need to do here, we need to click on edit inbound rule, and in edit inbound rule, you just need to click on add rule, and here custom TCP keep it as it is, and instead of 0 in port range, you need to write 8080. So keep it as it is, and this keep as 0.0. Then click on save rules. Now your inbound security group rules successfully modified, and then you can hit and then check whether it is working or not. Click on send. Okay, still it's not coming. Something goes wrong.